100 million years ago, in ancient South America, dawn awakens a world of giants. Beneath the morning sun, a shadow of power moves. A hunter reborn. This is Giganotosaurus, 13 meters of muscle, power, and dominance. Every breath reveals a story, scent, motion, life. Its gaze sweeps across the plain, patient, precise, prepared. In silence, the hunter measures distance and chance. A whisper in the wind, the promise of a meal. The plains are alive, unaware that danger watches. Focus sharpens, instinct takes control. One step begins, the chase that will decide life or death. A shadow glides beneath the sun, unseen, unstoppable. The herd senses what the plain itself feels: danger. Power explodes into motion. The hunt is unleashed. Panic sweeps the land as prey and predator race through chaos. In every chase, one falls behind. Nature chooses. Momentum becomes fury, and fury becomes survival. The land itself trembles. One life ends for another to endure. Nothing is wasted. Each kill sustains an entire ecosystem. Beneath the burning sun, the giant rests, master of its world. Silence returns, the cycle of life complete again. The heat tests every creature. Patience becomes survival. Dust rises like a crown, a symbol of dominance carved in the earth. Life moves in constant rhythm. Predator and prey share the same stage. A challenge carried by the wind. A rival claims the same ground. Territory is survival. The land belongs to the strongest. Silence falls before storms. Instincts prepare for battle. Two kings meet, and the land holds its breath. A single glance decides who rules and who yields. Strength meets strength. The earth itself becomes their battleground. In the storm, victory belongs to the one who endures. Pain fuels rage. Survival demands no mercy. Defeat is survival too. To live is to fight another day. The plains echo with the cry of victory. Power has a voice. Every battle leaves scars, marks of survival written in flesh. Scars tell the story of endurance, proof of power preserved. As darkness descends, another world awakens. The night belongs to echoes. Moonlight turns the hunter into shadow, unseen, eternal. Across the distance, another voice calls a reminder that it is never alone. From its high ground, the giant watches, keeper of an ancient kingdom. A new day begins, but the story remains the same. Survival. As the dry season deepens, thirst becomes the greatest hunter of all. Instinct guides it along forgotten paths where rivers once flowed. For a few moments, life finds relief, a rare gift in a dying world. Across the land, herds march toward survival, chased by heat and hunger. When energy is precious, patience becomes a weapon. The promise of rain draws life from every shadow. Rain touches the earth for the first time in months. Renewal begins. The same rain that gives life also tests every step. Even the greatest must yield to the storm. In nature's cycle, destruction and renewal are one and the same. The storm fades, leaving the scent of new beginnings. Life rushes back to fill the silence, abundance reborn. New life brings new opportunity. The hunt begins again. Strength shared is power multiplied, cooperation in motion. Strategy turns instinct into art, the precision of survival. When instincts align, the outcome is inevitable. Even predators find balance in the order of life. As the day ends, the giants stand as symbols of survival itself. But beneath the calm, the earth itself stirs. Change is coming. The world these giants rule is alive and restless. Deep beneath the soil, pressure builds. The earth prepares to speak. Smoke and heat mark the warning. A new force awakens below. The giants feel what no eye can see. The pulse of a living planet. The light of the world fades, swallowed by ash and time. Fire tears the sky, creation and destruction in one breath. Instinct unites prey and predator. Survival has no sides. The sky rains dust, burying color and sound alike. Rivers of fire carve new scars into an ancient land. Even the mightiest must flee. No strength defies the earth. Silence returns, the sound of endings. The land of life becomes a grave of giants. Against all odds, life endures, fragile, defiant, unstoppable. Even poisoned water can mean the difference between life and death. Fire consumes, but from ash, new life will someday rise. The planet heals in storms, balance born from chaos. Alone, it carries the memory of a vanished world. Time buries, but never forgets. Bones become the language of eternity. From death comes renewal. The earth resets its heartbeat. Life, fragile yet relentless, always finds a way. And as the sun returns, so does life, carrying the legacy of the giant hunter. The silence of destruction gives way to the whisper of rebirth. The The giant returns to familiar ground, a home remade by time. The great hunter adapts. Even giants must learn to chase new prey. Evolution rewards those who endure, strength reshaped by survival. Beneath the trees, the cycle continues, quiet, relentless, eternal. Time leaves its mark. Survival always has a price. Even the mighty protects the fragile, life's oldest instinct. Beneath the fading light, the guardian of a new generation waits. From eggs no larger than a melon, giants begin their journey. Fragile yet determined, life always finds its footing. Beneath the shadow of power, new life learns its place. Protection defines strength as much as power does. Rain nurtures what fire once destroyed, balance restored. In the wake of ruin, nature builds a new life, knows no pause. The next generation inherits a world remade and fragile. With each dawn, fewer giants walk the earth. Age weakens, but instinct never fades. The great hunter rests, its story nearly told. The night claims the giant, but not its legacy. Buried in stone, its story waits to be found, written in bone, eternal. Beneath the earth, the giant sleeps. Time begins its slow embrace. 1,000,000 years pass in silence. The world moves on. Land itself drifts, reshaping memory, erasing borders. From the death of giants rises the chorus of new life. Eras change, but the bones remain, waiting. The earth renews itself. Every ending feeds a beginning. After 90 million years, the bones rise once more, storytellers of stone. For the first time, humanity meets a memory from another world. Piece by piece, history awakens beneath patient hands. They call it Giganotosaurus, the giant of the south.
Look how big it
The
is.
echoes of the past inspire the dreamers of today. Through science, the ancient world breathes once again. Data becomes imagination, imagination becomes life. Every gaze rekindles the heartbeat of a world long gone. 90 million years apart, yet forever connected. In stone and story, its spirit endures. Humanity stands on the shoulders of giants, both past and future. The world that was still lives within the world that is. The circle of life never ends, only changes form. Time whispers, but its stories never die.
10,000 years before history, the earth stands frozen. A world of giants begins to stir. In this silence, shadows mark the presence of life against the endless white. The woolly mammoth, master of the Ice Age, marches across the tundra in search of survival. Every breath a whisper of endurance, warmth against a world of ice. Their fur, thick as history, shields them from a sun that gives no warmth. Bound by memory and sound, their voices hold the strength of the herd. In this frozen desert, movement is survival. The world beneath mirrors the weight of life above. Beneath layers of ice, they uncover the taste of another season. Born into ice, it learns warmth not from the sun, but from its mother's side. Every life draws the gaze of hunger, balance written in instinct. In this frozen world, every step is measured, every life defended. Strength and unity, their shield against the cold and the hungry. The tundra knows no victors, only survivors. As night falls, silence becomes the language of endurance. Beneath the dancing sky, giants dream of spring that will never come. Morning brings light, not warmth, beauty born from struggle. Beneath their weight, the frozen world groans alive beneath its stillness. Winter deepens, hunger becomes their oldest enemy once more. They move not toward safety, but toward hope. The wind shifts, and with it, the balance between life and death. For hours, the world disappears, swallowed by ice and sound. The matriarch becomes a wall, her strength the last shelter for the weak. In the storm, distance is death, and silence its shadow. Even in chaos, the call of kin never fades. Found among giants, warmth returns, not from the sun, but from belonging. Here, the horizon swallows all meaning, and only the strong endure. In silence, the ice writes its mark upon every living thing. Step by step, they carve a path through a world built to stop them. The dead become monuments, reminders of those who could not endure. Even in death, life finds a way to continue. The sky remembers painting the cold with fire. Alone beneath the lights, one giant carries the memory of many. The wind erases all traces, yet memory endures beyond sight. Beneath the frozen stillness, the earth remembers how to move. A breath of light, fleeting, fragile, precious. Beneath the ice, the earth hides what little mercy it can offer. From the sky, the watchers see what the earth will soon forget. In a world that never sleeps, rest is the rarest treasure. The longest winter has begun, and only the patient will see its end. As winter softens, the giants rise, their age has come. Across continents of ice and wind, their footsteps shape the land. For a moment, peace reigns, the calm between storms. Unity is their armor, generations bound by survival. Migration, the ancient rhythm of the earth, still beating within them. Even mountains bow beneath their patience. Their calls ripple through time, a language older than words. Life continues, one small step beside another. From ice and silence, new voices rise. Strength demands proof, even among kings. The frozen air trembles with power, a battle older than fear. Victory here wins no crown, only another day alive. Peace, as always, is brief but beautiful. To walk among giants is to feel the heartbeat of the earth itself. Beneath their feet, the world holds a mirror of eternity. The sky and the earth frozen as one. Every step, a story, every breath, a memory carved in frost. The air begins to change, a whisper of seasons yet to come. The sun returns, and with it, the illusion of safety. The age of ice giants reaches its height and its edge. The frozen world begins to breathe again. From silence, rivers are born, carving life from death. Life never truly leaves, it only waits beneath the cold. The giants return to a land reborn, but not the same. For the first time in centuries, the air smells of rain. Where ice once ruled, water now claims its throne. The world shatters under the weight of its own change. Paths once carved by feet are now swallowed by floods. The breath of the earth grows warmer and restless. The melting reveals what the ice once kept, memories of those long gone. The air grows alive, and with it, the rhythm of change quickens. They follow the thaw, seekers of warmth, like all who endure. What once was solid now betrays them. The land itself forgets its fall. They cross worlds remade, searching for the echoes of home. Winter exhales and disappears into memory. The earth awakens, yet for some, awakening means extinction. Heat, the one enemy they were never meant to face. The ancient heart of ice fades, taking its guardians with it. The world has changed, and the giants must change or fade. The land that fed them now turns its back. Each day, the world feels larger and emptier. Ice gives way to dust, the color of endings. Their songs grow quieter, echoes of an empire fading. Alone, he carries the weight of all who came before. Even the rivers grow tired, their song running dry. The earth itself bears the scars of change. As strength fades, hunger returns. Survival demands sacrifice, as it always has. The fall of one echoes through the ages. Under the endless sky, silence becomes remembrance. Rain, once a stranger, now claims the land. Where ice once ruled, now fire spreads, another cycle begins. And now, another species watches, curious and hungry. For them, the mammoth is not a legend, but survival. The first strike marks the beginning of the end. In fear and fire, destinies collide. Silence follows, as it always does. They honor what they have taken, a bond born of survival. The last of the giants walks toward memory. Winter comes again, but this time, no giants to greet it. The voices of the herd fade into memory. Time freezes them in silence, a monument carved in frost. Beneath centuries of ice, their story waits. In their frozen sleep, they dream of the age of giants. Millennia pass, snow becomes time, time becomes stone. The ice guards what the world forgets. The planet turns, the ages change, the past waits patiently below. And once more, the ice releases its secrets. What was lost now stirs beneath human hands. Each brushstroke uncovers a heartbeat from another world. In the hands of science, the past speaks again. Data becomes memory, memory becomes life. Just because we can, does it mean we should? Across the frozen north, echoes of giants still sleep. Beneath our every step lies the legacy of those who came before. In halls of stone and glass, the giants rise again. Through their eyes, the age of giants lives again. In a world where water ruled the land, life flowed with every tide. Beneath the surface, shadows stir hunters unseen. The river hides a ruler greater than any seen before. Half beast, half shadow, the river hunter emerges. Built for both land and water, an apex born of adaptation. The air is thick, heavy with life and with death. Every mark it leaves rewrites the laws of fear. Here, even the ancient crocodiles tread with caution. The river holds its breath. The hunter is near. Power unleashed in silence, death strikes beneath the surface. The river gives, the river takes. Not all giants walk in peace. In the depths, it moves like a whisper, unseen, unstoppable. The river is not its home, it is its body. Its voice rolls through the swamps, the anthem of a forgotten kingdom. Every drop carries a story, and every story ends in the river. Innocence draws near the edge, and danger waits below. Power erupts like thunder across the water's skin. In nature, peace is only the pause between storms. For now, the hunter sleeps, and the river dreams on. The river hunter returns to the land, a stranger among old kings. Here, the line between hunter and hunted is written in blood. Built for rivers, each step on land feels borrowed. The wind carries the scent of challenge. Another giant, born for land, forged for dominance. Two kings, one river, one land, bound by hunger. When giants collide, the earth remembers. Chaos is the price of power. Victory, brief as the setting sun. Even in victory, the river claims its due. Rain washes away blood, but not memory. In the still water, it sees both hunter and hunted. In the darkness, the river never sleeps. Where giants walk, the small ones feast in shadow. Every dawn brings both promise and hunger. The river hunter returns to its throne. Life moves because death never rests. Its shadow stretches across centuries, the mark of dominion. The river rests its hunger, for now, satisfied. But the river flows on, and so does the hunter's story. The river listens, it knows the storm is coming. Even the smallest creatures sense the river's breath changing. The sky opens, and the river awakens. What fed life now hungers for land. Against the storm, the hunter fights the river itself. The forest drowns, the earth remembers its ancient sea. The river takes back what was borrowed. Even a giant must learn to float. In the flood, even the strong are carried away. From death, it finds life, the eternal balance. In every flash, life and death exchange places. The land itself falls to its knees before the flood. When the storm ends, only the survivors remain to remember. The river is quiet, but it is no longer the same. Hunger endures, even after the storm. The flood retreats, but its scars remain. From the ruins, new life begins to stir. Life always finds the water again. Peace, fragile and fleeting, the river's brief mercy. No matter the storm, the river endures, and so does life. A new dawn, and with it, the river breathes again. Life reclaims what the flood once took. The river's king stirs, its reign begins anew. The sun feeds more than the land, it fuels survival. Predator and prey share the rhythm of life. The river mirrors its soul, calm, powerful, and endless. Every corner of this world feeds the giant's hunger. Speed and patience, the twin weapons of the hunter. The jungle hums its song of survival. In peace, even rivals share the same sun. The river feeds all, from smallest scale to largest heart. The sound of life composed by water, played by time. Even the fiercest need a place to begin again. In silence, the future waits beneath the mud. Power means nothing without purpose. Beneath the stars, the next hunter dreams. A heartbeat, the oldest rhythm of life. From the river's heart, a new predator is born. In her shadow lies protection and destiny. For now, the river reigns and its king walks the earth. The season turns and the river begins to fade. Where there was life, now only silence remains. The king of rivers now wanders in thirst. The river's veins run dry, the heart of life slows. Death echoes louder when the world grows quiet. Once fluid in water, now clumsy on earth. The river that once ruled now lies silent, waiting. Instinct whispers the rains will come again. Hope glimmers but fades with each step. Beneath its steps lie the ghosts of the river. The last king walks his empty kingdom. In the distance, a promise or a warning. Once the sound of power, now a whisper to the wind. The sky's children leave before the night falls. What once ruled the river now watches its ghost. Under the stars, even giants must rest. The warmth of the river is now only memory. The earth forgets, but never fully. Silence, the final song of the river. And so, the shadow fades, but its story flows forever. The age of giants ended, not with fury, but with silence. Where rivers once flowed, the dust now dreams. Time buries all things, yet preserves their story. The hunter sleeps in stone, its bones, the river's memory. Millions of years, one heartbeat to the earth. Beneath the sands of Egypt, the hunter waits for rediscovery. At last, a new species touches the bones of the old. They give it a name, Spinosaurus, the spine lizard. Through science, the river flows again. Knowledge, the river that never stops flowing. From dust and data, the giant rises once more. The hunter now stands silent, but its story speaks to us all. Every child's gaze carries the memory of the river. The past no longer sleeps, it breathes through our curiosity. Through memory and science, the river lives again. Every drop today carries the rhythm of ancient rain. Some hunters never vanished, they simply changed their form. From scales to feathers, the river's blood flows on. Water returns, as it always does. And so, the river is reborn, carrying stories older than time. Long before birds, the sky belonged to the dragons of bone and air. Their wings were not feathers, but living sails, veins carrying the breath of flight. To fly is to fall, until the wind remembers your name. The sky, their ocean, the wind, their endless tide. They built their homes where the land dared to touch the clouds. In the air, power was measured, not in size, but in mastery of the wind. Each dive was a gamble, the river of life and death in one strike. For millions of years, the skies carried migrations greater than any before or since. Beneath their shadow, oceans breathed with life, the sea answering the sky. But the sky gives, and the sky takes, its beauty born of danger. The wind became an enemy they could not fight, only dance with. In the storm's heart, even the sky forgets its children. The air turns to water and freedom to wait. But the sea was never empty. Its hunters waited in silence. The ocean remembers no mercy. The storm passed, but not without taking names. And so, the survivors fly again, the sky forgiving, but never forgetting. From storm to shore, life endures, as it always has. To fly together was the oldest language of love. From fragile shells, new wings will rise. The air now belonged to giants, wings wider than any creature the world had ever seen. They ruled not just the skies, but the lands from which they leapt. They spent their lives between worlds, never truly of the sky, nor the earth. From above, death came with silence and speed. When one fell, others came. The sky fed on its own kind. The crown of the sky was never given, it was taken in battle. When titans meet, even the wind trembles. The sky forgets no one, it simply buries them in clouds. Peace returns, brief as the beating of wings. The gift of flight was not strength, it was survival through care. Every dawn, the sky opened and the kings rose once more. The sky was not a place, it was an empire without borders. Even those on the ground lived beneath their dominion. In the balance of air and earth, the world found its rhythm. But harmony is fragile. The earth beneath was never still. The same wings that danced with clouds now struggled through ash. When the sky burns, even kings must kneel. The empire of wind began to starve. Nature's fury wrote endings in fire and sound. the last king takes to the air, not to rule, but to remember. Once crowded with giants, the heavens now fall silent. The last of its kind, a shadow that refuses to fade. Hunger turned kings into wanderers. The sky dimmed, not from clouds, but from the dying earth. In their flight, they carried the memory of millions. Between fire and sky, there was no refuge left. The wind cried for those who could no longer fly. Fire devoured the sky, and the sky devoured the world. And then, silence, the final voice of the earth. The last wings that once ruled the clouds now rest in dust. The echoes of wings still linger, though the sky has forgotten their names. In death, the earth sleeps, to dream of life again. Time, the greatest sculptor, begins its work. What once flew now sleeps within the earth's memory. Millions of years passed, the sky reborn again and again. And at last, another species learns to look upward. The story of the sky, carved in stone for all to see. In every dream of flight, echoes a memory of them. The wings of today are the whispers of yesterday. The wind remembers, it carries the stories of those who dared to fly. Long after the wings turned to dust, the sky remained, vast, patient, eternal. Even air can leave its mark in the memory of stone. From their fall, others rose, life reshaping its dream of flight. Feathers carried what bones could not, the promise of air. Their songs were the sky reborn in sound. The wind remembers everything, every flight, every fall. From stone to sky, life never stopped dreaming. What was once lost returns, in feathers, song, and breath. Now, we too have learned to fly, not as kings, but as dreamers. Iron replaced bone, but the dream stayed the same. Every wing, ancient or new, beats to the same rhythm of wonder. The clouds hold their memories, written in wind, erased by time. The sky paints its history not in ink, but in motion. The air we breathe is ancient, the same that lifted the giants. The sky no longer belongs to beasts, it belongs to those who remember them. Time whispers, but the wind remembers every sound. In every wing today, a fragment of the first two soar. The spirit of the sky never dies, it only changes form. The earth forgets nothing, it keeps the stories buried in silence. Flight never ends, it simply changes wings. Every breath we take carries a memory of wings that once ruled these skies. The sky never sleeps, it only dreams between dawns. Even the stars look down upon their bones, reminders of flight eternal. The rivers of today flow not on land, but through the sky itself. Above all creation, the sky has watched, patient, silent, infinite. Kingdoms rise and vanish, but their dust still whispers the same name, sky. Every flight plants the future, the sky grows forests from wings. The air we breathe today once carried giants through the dawn of time. The wind teaches, strength lies not in force, but in persistence. Humanity built towers to touch the sky, not to conquer it, but to feel closer to its dream. Shadows pass where wings once soared, the circle complete. The wind remembers, it carries every echo of every life that ever touched the sky. Every breath is a gift from the wings that came before. Together, they sing the oldest song, the song of flight. The sky has no end, only new beginnings. Time passes, but wonder does not. From the depths of oceans to the heights of clouds, life has always reached upward. And still we live beneath the same eternal sky. In every storm, in every gust, their shadows still fly. This is their legacy, the eternal sky.
Before life, before oceans, there was Silank and the promise of fire. Beneath the stone, fire stirred, waiting to rise. And then, Earth spoke. In the language of fire, the ground itself flowed, a molten ocean shaping destiny. The sky turned crimson, and day became fire. For millions of years, the earth burned, reshaping itself with every breath of flame. Creation's first storm, thunder made a flame. When fire met water, the world began to change. The sky we know was forged in vapor and flame. Even as the surface cooled, the fire below never slept. The stars of the earth, sparks from its burning soul. The earth boiled, alive, restless and unstoppable. For ages, the planet burned, sculpting mountains, oceans, and its very soul. In the heart of chaos, creation danced with destruction. From the breath of fire came the gift of rain, the planet's first tears.
The sky we know today was born from vapor, born from flame. Even in the depths, fire refused to die. From ashes, the world began to harden, bones of countenance forming below. Wind, the breath left behind by dying fire. And when the light returned, the world was no longer silent, it was alive. The earth awakened in fire, and for a time, flame became its heartbeat. The sun vanished behind curtains of smoke, day fell into endless dusk. Fire carved its empire, reshaping land, burning through time itself. Even the oceans bowed to fire, boiling beneath the sky of ash. Fire devoured the first forests, erasing the green from Earth's skin. The heavens raged, creation and destruction became one. The air itself became poison, every breath a struggle for survival. Fire's crown fell as ash, the dust of a dying world. And then came silence, the echo of a world exhausted by its own fire. But beneath the ashes, the fire still dreamed. The ground groaned, the heart below refusing to sleep. Beneath the crust, the heart of fire still burned, eternal, patient, and alive. The sky forgot the color of blue, memory replaced by gray. The sky hung heavy, a shroud woven by the hands of fire. The earth cooled, but its scars still glowed. Silence, the final song of the Reign of Fire. The wind returned, the first sign that life might follow. Beneath ruin, warmth still lingered, a promise, yet unbroken. Light pierced the ashes, the world breathed once more. The fire slept and darkness took its throne. The fire was gone, but its shadow remained, a world wrapped in ash. Day and night became the same, one endless twilight of silence. Silence ruled, the voice of a planet catching its breath. Heat turned to frost, the ashes of fire now frozen in time. Even the stars were forgotten beneath the weight of smoke. But the wind returned, gentle, curious, and alive. One drop, small and fragile, but enough to change everything. The earth exhaled again, breathing steam instead of fire. Beneath death, warmth still lingered, the heart refusing to stop. The ashes began to move, like ghosts remembering how to breathe. The embers of creation, still whispering beneath the dark. Slowly, light returned, cautious, uncertain but determined. Beyond the haze, a horizon waited, silent but alive. The oceans slept, dreaming of waves yet to come. From ash and water, the first soil was born, black, rich, and waiting. The planet wept, and from its tears, life would come. Light touched water, and the earth saw itself for the first time. Deep within the soil, something new began to stir. From fire, from ash, from chaos, the first spark of life was born. From darkness came life, fragile yet unstoppable. After ages of darkness, light returned, gentle, forgiving, and eternal. The skies wept once more, washing away the scars of fire. Water, the patient sculptor, began to carve life's first path. The earth exhaled and oceans answered. Light met water, and together they painted the world anew. The wind carried whispers of renewal across the face of the earth. For the first time, the sky turned blue, the color of peace. In the stillness, invisible seeds began to stir. From chaos came order. From chance, the spark of purpose. And there, in a single drop, life took its first breath. The oceans became cradles, rocking the newborn world to sleep. From fire below the sea, life fed on the memory of flame. Life pulsed, fragile, fearless, and unstoppable. What once was fire became water, what once destroyed now nourished. Light returned to dance, painting life in color for the first time. The sky breathed and the earth for the first time truly lived. Fire, water, air, and light. The four voices of creation sang together. The first green color of life, born from the ashes of fire. The planet sang again, a hymn of life and light. From the ashes of fire, life rose, eternal and unstoppable. In the cradle of the sea, life began to dream. Tiny drifters, the first children of light. Life multiplied, a rhythm written into every drop. From simple motion came purpose, the first step toward change. The ocean stirred, a symphony of countless new lives. Above them burned a distant sun, the same fire that once ruled the earth. Life learned to move, to seek, to chase, and to survive. Darkness no longer ruled, light now danced within the deep. With motion came hunger, and the law of the hunt was born. In the silence, fear found its shape. Survival was no longer chance, it was conquest. Within their bodies, rivers began to flow, the blood of evolution. Death gave way to life, and life, once more, returned to death. The sea sang with a million voices, harmony born from chaos. The currents carried them, and with them, the dream of expansion. Even in darkness, life found a way to shine. Drawn by warmth, they rose, reaching for the surface, for the sun. Color returned to the oceans, and the world remembered beauty. Balance, the quiet law that keeps creation alive. From the sea, life would soon rise again, this time upon the land. From the sea they came, carrying the memory of water in their veins. The land was silent, waiting for its first footsteps. Their bodies heavy with water, yet their hearts yearned for air. Forests rose from the mud, reaching for the same sun that gave life to the sea. The land began to breathe, each gust of wind carrying the promise of life. The air came alive, filled with wings and whispers. Time marched on, sculpting Earth into a living masterpiece. Giants grew, not of flesh, but of leaf and root. Then came the reptiles, heirs of land, born to rule under the sun. Scales replaced slime, strength replaced fragility. They marched across continents, the first conquerors of Earth. With every step, they carved a kingdom from dust and bone. And from among them rose giants, titans of flesh and thunder. The earth trembled beneath their call. The age of giants had begun. Their hunger shaped forests, their steps redrew the land. Speed, power, and instinct. Perfection born from survival. The sky too was claimed, wings born of ambition and light. In rivers and swamps, another king reigned, half beast, half shadow. Their footsteps echoed across time, the heartbeat of an ancient world. The earth was theirs, an empire built not by hands, but by claws. The earth was alive, a kingdom ruled by titans. Every valley, every forest, every breath belonged to them. Power had found its form, muscle, instinct, and rage. Even in abundance, hunger ruled the land. Beneath the giants' feet, smaller worlds thrived unseen. The sky too bowed before them, wings that tamed the wind. In the depths below, monsters of the sea ruled with silent grace. The earth trembled beneath the weight of life itself. Their voices filled the world, the chorus of an age of scales. Every drop carried the memory of creation. With every roar, they reminded the world who ruled it. Their empire had no borders, their rule spanned worlds yet unborn. Life was endless, a circle drawn by time itself. Yet in the distance, the world began to tremble once more. Fire, long forgotten, rose again, a reminder of creation's fury. Even empires built of scales must one day fall to dust. From the heavens, fate fell, swift, silent, and final. In a single heartbeat, their world ended and a new one began. Silence returned, the same silence that once followed creation. The age of giants was over, but life, as always, endured. From the ashes of extinction, the light returned once more. Tiny survivors, inheritors of a silent world. Rain fell again, and with it, the promise of renewal. Green returned to the earth, as it always had and always will. From fur and fang, a new kingdom rose, one born not of power but endurance. The sky once ruled by reptiles, now belonged to wings of feather and song. In those eyes, a spark glimmered, not of fire but of thought. Time walked on, reshaping the world once more. From the same fire that once destroyed, mankind was born. The flame never died, it simply changed hands.
Above all depths, peace hides the unknown. With every meter, the world above fades and another awakens. The last light, a farewell from the sun. Between light and void, life glows in defiance. Silence here is heavier than stone. In endless night, light is born again. Invisible, untouchable, a ghost made of motion. A gentle rain feeds the dead and gives life below. Down here, every meter is a century. Welcome to the abyss, where darkness breathes. The deep has a heartbeat, ancient, slow, and alive. Here, warmth is a memory and life remembers differently. Time bends here, even sound learns to whisper. When light dies, life learns to make its own. Beauty and hunger share one light. They hunt in silence, their song is absence. Here, gravity sleeps and life floats in dreams. forests of light, grown without sun. The deeper you go, the quieter the world becomes. In the heart of darkness, shadows began to live. Here, silence is not absence, it is the voice of the abyss. They do not swim, they drift, carried by eternity. They build galaxies beneath the sea, stars that never burn. In the deep, unity is survival. In darkness, light deceives, beauty hides hunger. To survive, they became invisible, reflections without form. Every heartbeat lights a path through eternity. Some mouths are made to swallow fear itself. Down here, direction has no meaning, only depth remains. You cannot see them, but they see you. Even in death, they feed the deep. Nothing is wasted, not even silence. In heat and poison, life built cities of color. The earth exhales and the ocean listens. They eat stone, drink fire, and live forever unseen. From fire came life, the oldest story on earth. In the garden of darkness, life blooms without sun. Fire feeds stone, stone feeds life, and life feeds fire again. They are the masters of pressure, born of flame, crowned by cold. From heat to hunger, the abyss built its own empire. In darkness, they built cities, without walls, without sound. When sight was lost, perception evolved. The deep taught them to feel the world without seeing it. Intelligence found form in 8 arms. Thought here has no voice, only color. They build to survive, engineers of the unseen. In memory, progress was born. They spoke in color, language born from light. Even in silence, conflict finds a way. Power as old as the sea and just as endless. From heat they built order, chaos turned to pattern. They build not with hands, but with harmony. The ocean dreamed in light, and life obeyed. Order is survival, every task a heartbeat of the whole. The deep has queens too, silent, ancient, and infinite. giants speak to the deep, and the deep remembers. They do not die, they only sleep between centuries. Even death builds something new. The deep breathes slowly, but it never stops. The architects had built their world, now it would rule itself. Down here, pressure is law and life kneels to its rule. A city without sun, yet alive with color. Every flicker a heartbeat, every beat a nation. No king commands them, yet all move as one. The sea built its own skyscrapers, not of stone, but of life. The kingdom has guards, armored in silence. Their songs rise through miles of water, prayers of a silent world. The creators walk among their works, unseen yet omnipresent. This is not chaos, this is music. The kingdom breathes, it moves as one tide. When night falls, their rivers shine. The feast begins. Life takes and life gives. Even beauty hungers, even light must feed. Giants still walk, unseen but never gone. The deep watches back. Even the void has a throne. This is not silence, this is a symphony of survival. The ocean breathes and the kingdom endures. From darkness, a crown was forged. But silence never lasts, even in the deepest night. The deep begins to move, silence learns to break. Fire awakens beneath the cold. The earth itself has a heartbeat, older than time. The ocean stirs, its breath quickens. What was built in silence now falls to sound. Even light flees when the deep remembers fire. Destruction and creation, the same breath of the earth. Heat climbs, memory rises with it. The ocean's rage breaks the sky. When the deep speaks, the world listens. Silence is broken, forever changed. For the first time in eons, light touches the abyss. From fire and ruin, color blooms again. The ocean remembers and rebuilds. Balance reborn. The song continues. The deep forgets nothing. It only forgives. From darkness to light, the eternal journey of life. The silence has ended, but the story never will. Deep beneath our world, life endures. In every darkness, a spark remains. Long before forests, Earth stood naked and silent. Land was ruled by stone, fire, and endless wind. Nothing could stay, nothing could grow. The sun burned fiercely, unchecked by shade. The air was hostile, rich in danger, poor in breath. Life hid where land could not reach, in the oceans. Land was forbidden, too harsh to claim. Without roots, the land could not hold life. Wind and water stripped the world bare. Earth knew no green. The planet waited, unknowingly. Somewhere between sea and stone, change began. Green life took its first breath, still afraid of land. Survival meant risking the shore. The air was deadly, but not impossible. Something held on. Weak, yet unyielding. The land began to change color. With green came breath. And Earth would never be the same again. Green did not arrive with force, it arrived with patience. Water became their shield against a hostile world. These were not forests, only promises. Survival demanded adaptation. Inside, new pathways formed. Life learned to move water upward. Height meant light, and light meant survival. For the first time, land knew shade. Green cooled a burning planet. Roots turned stone into soil. The land finally learned to hold itself together. With every leaf, the air grew richer. Green changed the sky itself. green became partners. Life no longer hid, it rose. Seeds were still dreams, but spores learned to fly. New land was claimed without footsteps. Beneath the surface, a network formed. Stone gave way to softness. Green was no longer rare. The first green had survived, now it would rise. Some plants chose height over safety. But changed everything. Gravity was no longer a limit. Above the land, a roof slowly formed. Shade rewrote the rules of survival. The forest made its own ground. To grow higher, roots had to go deeper. Forests stitched the continents together. The air grew rich. Forests cooled the planet. This was no longer green land, it was forest. Life stacked itself in layers. Forests learned to hold water. In forests, time slowed. Stability replaced chaos. Forests locked carbon into the earth itself. The land began to breathe. The land was ready. Life was watching. And green became the foundation of a new world. The planet softened under green cover. Forests taught clouds where to gather. Rain found a rhythm. Water no longer rushed, it flowed. Rivers fed the land, not stripped it. Time began to circle, not rush. Forests smoothed the extremes. Even the wind learned restraint. The ground itself began to live. Tiny pioneers tested the land. forest offered shelter. Breathing air became possible. The land began to fill with movement. Plants fed animals, animals fed the soil. Life multiplied where green endured. Forests and animals began to breathe together. Earth found balance. The land was no longer hostile. Something larger was watching. Green had transformed the planet. Now life would follow. Life stood at the edge, unsure, yet curious. The first steps were slow, but irreversible. Gravity demanded strength. Air, once deadly, now gave life. The forest became a refuge. Roots guided the way forward. Food no longer came only from water. Life still needed water to begin. Each step stretched the boundary of survival. The forest noticed movement. Hunting was no longer confined to water. With predators came fear. Evolution offered no compromise. Limbs grew stronger with every step. Survival demanded new solutions. Independence was inevitable. The land was no longer empty. Plants and animals formed a silent pact. This was only the beginning. From forests would rise giants, flyers, and thinkers. Green had remade the world. Earth breathed, alive at last. Time would test what Green had built. Green would fall and rise again. Their legacy was written in stone. Every breath today began here. The world became familiar. Humanity would arrive much later. We live borrowed green. The promise still stands. Earth remembers who healed it. Green endures when all else changes. This is the world we inherited. A gift both ancient and fragile. What comes next is up to us. The forest remembers longer than we do. Earth lives because green lives. It all began here. The quiet revolution that shaped our world. And green still holds the future.